This may be part 3, but they told me to take a seat as I was getting set up here to, or not set up, but pack away.
Your hair.
You like my hair? So the capel went off twice while I was packing up. And now that, hopefully I could fix the, that whatever, beer stein, that, put up here, there. So Cora, I did ask if you can tap the capel while I was packing up, if it was indeed you, and this lit up twice. Maybe the twice is because it was you and your mom, Penelope? So it was both of you guys tapping the capel? Again, it wasn't playing it. Focus on that. So again, if someone is physically here, spiritually, and it may be Cora or Penelope, can you again tap the cat ball? You just did it earlier, and you told me to take a seat again. And it did say, interesting enough, here, skinwalkers around, as an H-E-A-R, by the way, keys, I'm losing energy. And that's probably why the cat ball didn't go off towards the end. And then it says, you have nightmares. And I was like, how did you know? Then it said, you are nice. I was like, thank you. Then it said prisoner. And that's when it did eventually,
I was killed.
So basically after prisoner, it said be cautious, and it lit up around that time. And then it said, take a seat. And that's when it lit up again. And I was like, okay, I'm taking a seat. So
I didn't want to die.
Aw. Wow, okay, I think this is why they want me to take a seat. Is this a prisoner that was killed and that didn't want to die? If so, tap this ball. This one. Not that one. This one. This one to me is like Cora or Penelope. Or somebody from Rhode Island. So who is this that is speaking now? Please say your name. And again, I only have so much battery left on this device where I have to charge. And then I was going to try to upload the video so I can get it up for tomorrow. Because I think people would love to see it. And is this spirit somebody again from Rhode Island, Elder Blue? Oh, also, I did have other sessions prior to this day where maybe that person
I can use my voice.
okay. If she can say her name, the one that went missing, I'm just wondering if she can say her name that's coming through, if it is her. Because when it said this right here, that kind of makes sense. And again, they won the prize.
Don't be alarmed.
Okay. And by the way, when I have a chance, I'm going to try to link Chris's live video in part 2 and part 1 because of this. It kept going off just like his. Plus, I can get him to have more subscribers. Yay! Do you guys, by chance, like Chris AKC fan?
I can use this.
Yes, you can use that. And I think you have been. If you like Chris, AKC fan's spirit box, who goes to cemeteries and actually other areas in the Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Oh.
The little girl likes you.
Okay, so that might be Cora. Possibly. Cora L. Brown. That's why she was tapping the couple? Well, if you do like Chris and having sessions with him and communicating with him, you can tap that ball. Not this one. That ball. You can say thank you for coming to my cemetery and having a conversation with us. Especially live. Aww.
What happened to me?
Well, if it is Cora, you were only 5 years old. You got very sick and ill. And it's a disease called scarlet fever. It was very, 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 very deadly disease back then that unfortunately took a lot of young lives, including children and young adults, some even older, and very much infants. So I don't know if you were aware of that being done to you, where you got sick and passed away. I'm hoping you're with your mom, Penelope. Again, her name's Penelope Scott Brown. And her siblings for Cora are Otis and Mary, who were able to at least live a little bit longer. Hold up. Actually, that's a good question. Did Mary, her sister, no. Oh.
How do we work it?
Okay, so it says, how do we work it? Assuming these guys, you just give it a tap, and then they light up. Maybe you're new and you're coming in. I hope that helps. Okay? Oh. So apparently her sister Mary married this guy named Ebenezer.
Betrayal.
Wow. So Ebenezer married Sarah, Ellen, and Mary. I was just trying to see if, just if, her siblings named one of their children Cora after her passing away so young. But they don't list those names. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, and another thing that says, how do we work it? If you're referring to the ghost motion detector, which is another thing that I have activated, All you have to do is get very close to the white plastic 3 ghost device in the corner, the left corner, right over here, and it'll go off. It went off once in part, in part 1. So I think it was a spirit because it hasn't gone off since. And now I'm hearing a bunch of noises in that area. Interesting. Coincidence, probably, but interesting. All right, well, I mean, again, it did get tapped twice while I was watch what I do.
Watch what I do.
Okay. Excuse me. Are they going to set off the ghost motion detector? Take the money? Move the fish? Tap apple? That'd be cool. And by the way, my water, because again, I was packing up and preparing to charge up and upload, and it's over there, and I need to drink water or blow my nose. Darn it. Okay, sorry. Hopefully whoever did win this prize for saying dog is able to take it. I hope. I wasn't kidding when I said I'll put my money there. I just have to remember to take it back and put it in my pocket so I can use it when I need it. You never know when you need that dollar bill. Unfortunately, dollar bills nowadays are pretty much hard to get anything with. But back in those days, $1 can get you a lot. So the question is, if a person passed away very young and $1 was worth whatever it was compared to now, could they use it in that afterlife for that much? There?
There?
Yes. So I put the dollar bill right there on top of the little fishy. So whoever said the word dog in my part 2, you can take this dollar bill for winning it. It's your prize money. That is so weird. Okay, I don't know. I did ask if Cora or Penelope tapped the cat ball while I was, again, packing up and sitting or laying down, charging up, and it lit up twice. And it said take a seat, and I am. I don't know. Maybe they're just low energy. Is anyone excited that it's Friday? It's pretty much the weekend. Are you guys excited about that? Alrighty. I bet you it's right when I end the session is when the capo goes off. Maybe.
The children are listening.
Okay. Well, if the children are listening, I do have 3 other words that I wrote in that beer stein, which is now up top here.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. That's hilarious. Somebody's informing them, yes, I am listening. So again, if you're able to peek through up here on top of the cat tree, there's three other there's three other words that I did not say, but I did write them down, as well as an object that I had in the beer stein that you can also say. Then the last thing I would say is if you can tell me what was on the beer stein, what animal. Hint, hint, hint. So, give you a couple minutes, but then I have to end part 3, which I wasn't planning to do part 3 at all. But they said to take a seat. And so here I am. And is there anybody old enough to use a beer stein? Oh, it's funny how I'm like trying to reach for my water. This is gonna be interesting. Watch, it's gonna go off right when I put the darn camera. I'll be back. Listen to the words. Maybe I'll say it. Oh, I know what to do. As I'm getting my water real quick, I'm gonna do something, okay? BRB.
People keep running.
Well, lucky enough, I'm not running. Don't set it off. Don't set it off. Don't set it off. Don't set it off. I'm going to ring the bell. Okay, that's me.
Look above.
Oh, look above. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got one. Don't worry, there's no catball activity. I'm trying to get my thing. Sorry. Ah. Oh. Hey. Trust me, that's them. Dang it, you're gonna have to prove it again. So, that's them. My heart's racing. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. Can you do it again? My heart's racing right now. My body's close by.
My body is close by.
Maybe your spirit is what you're saying? Whew. Okay, so I put that there. Yes, see, I told you. I wasn't kidding when I said I didn't do it. Thank you. Okay. So maybe you just needed to get the energy. Wait, did I allow you to get the energy by me running around? Or, moving around? I'm wondering, maybe they're taking my energy. Whew, now my head's hurting. Ugh. Can you guys say any of the words I put up here? It said look above. And maybe say that word of the silver thingy. There's 2 silver. Oh, hey. Hey, Cora. If you can tell me 2 of the silver thingies, name them on the Spirit Talker or the ball. Move the ball. That'd be cool. Not this ball, that ball. And can you not tap this one? Can you prove to me that you're not just malfunctioning ball? That you can indeed.
Lucy.
Lucy. Oh, that's a pretty name. And I did mention Lucy in the Elder Blue, by the way. Okay, Cora. Is this you that's been communicating with me in part 2 and then now part 3? Is this Cora L. Brown? Can you do one more time on that cat ball? And if you're Lucy, you can tap that one. And if you're Penelope, maybe push the ball off the spoon. Okay, so it said Lucy. Is there Lucy with Cora cemetery area? Yes, unfortunately there is. And I'm not going to list them all. There's 20 of them. But the one that catches my eye is this one. Lucy Maria Brown. Lucy Maria Brown.
Don't be fearful.
But there's nobody tied to Cora Brown that I can see.
Paranoia.
Paranoia? Cora? Oh, sorry. My bad. I had to turn on my text messages because whenever I go on sessions, I turn them off. That's why I had to check because I had a thing I had to do. But I turned them off for Do Not Disturb and I forgot to turn back on. My bad. Good thing you didn't see. Nah. Anyhoozle, I'm going to go back to Lucy because there's again 20. Lucy Brown caught my attention, but I think it could also be maybe Lucy Cook. Because again, no, Lucy Scott is, is there a Lucy Scott? Hold on. Cora, you can always just tap a capel if you want to. No. There's not a Lucy Scott. Okay, how about this? If this is Lucy from Elder Baloo Meeting House that's saying hi, can you do anything to affect any of these devices? Tap any of the capels, tap the bell, or push this ping pong ball off the spoon. If you are from Elder Baloo Meeting House Cemetery. Because Lucy, there's 7 of you. A wife.
Wife.
It's a wife of someone? Well, that doesn't help me. I mean, it kind of does. That basically lets me know it's not a child. So, is it Lucy Arnold Blue? Again, if I'm getting you right... Wait, are you serious? Okay, Lucy Baloo, who was 90 when she passed. Is this her? The wife of... Maybe you can tell me your name. What is your name? Who's the husband? What is your name? I also have Lucy Clark Darling. If you can tell me your energy. You're gaining energy?
Energy.
Okay. That explains why the cat ball is not probably being activated. Okay, so I have Lucy, and she has 3 children with this specific person, and her child is also Lucy, Amelia and Amy. And her husband's name starts with an E. The other one started with an N. Then we have, oh yeah, Lucy Maria Jenks, who was a kid. Never mind. Oh, hey, Phoebe. Phoebe Jinx. It's very close to Penelope, right? No, probably not. Never mind. I'm just rambling. Oh, Lucy Payne. Lucy Lovett. Lucy Lovett Tower. Again, another E name. And hey, Benjamin, Cynthia, and Lewis. But here's I don't know, how do you pronounce that name? Can you please focus on this? Thank you. He was a captain, I think?
My legs.
My legs? Okay, anyway, so again, maybe 5 more minutes? I don't know. Okay? Just a couple more minutes, and then I gotta get going. I gotta charge up my device and then get these parts out, okay? I think it'll be a fun session for people to watch on the weekend. Don't you agree? I know, this is kind of like random. A bell, a spoon, with a ball, money, with an object in front of it, or on top of it, 2 cat balls. I'm so glad that I turned off my text messages. I can see it on the other device. But it's just like, because, okay, so basically what's happening is today's the Giants game, and they're just talking about the game that they're going to, or, you know, it's like, okay. Do you guys like baseball? Did you guys have baseball? I don't know. I mean, it's probably a different version of baseball, but did you guys like that sport, baseball? Maybe you guys can tell me by interacting with any of these devices. Ooh.
Ivy.
Ivy. It is a pretty name. But it also could mean poison ivy. Ivy? Ivy. I don't think ivy's... I don't remember seeing ivy in here. No. No. I'm just trying 3 cemeteries. I don't think so. No. No ivy. Oh, wait. Hold up. My legs. Ivy. Maybe somebody got poison ivy on their legs. Being a detective here. What do you think? Am I on something? Otherwise, it's a pretty name. And did anybody know? Probably not. I was poison ivy for Halloween, and Halloween is next month. Ooh. Boo. Yep, alright. That was it, right? And we're out. I think everyone's lost their energy. Yeah. I don't know who it was, but I'm gonna go with Cora. Thank you, thank you. Or Penelope, thank you, thank you. Seems like you just were letting me know that no, your cat balls aren't broken. They still work. Although I would like to know if they can tap the other one next to it. But maybe they just have a favorite ball. I even brought this ball. Ugh, I can't wait to get better. Ugh.
Skull.
Oh. Well, funny enough, I do have a skull motion detector, as well as a skull object. Let me go get it real quick. Hold on. Another blackout mode moment. Sorry. Do not set off the ghost motion detector. Do not set it off. Do not set it off. Oh yeah, I didn't set it off. No. No. Whee! Okay. Watch it light up. Here we go. Skull. So, it's like my milkshake, my water, my juice, mug, cup, jar thingy. Is this what you were referring to? Can you let me know? Oh, I was gonna say, could I put a capel in there? Would they be able to set it off? That'd be interesting. Alright, well, I don't know. Again, kind of funny. We were just talking about Halloween, and here's a skull. Does anybody have this type of skull at home? I'm just curious. To the viewers, by the way, not the spirits. Animal?
Animal.
Oh. I don't know. Are we referring to an animal skull? So yes, I do have some animal skulls, not in here, not in the room, but we do have some in the house. Alrighty. Oh, I just realized. I'll make sure I'm not missing out any. No, okay. I was like, did I accidentally forget that?
This is sacred land.
Okay. I know. Maybe they're referring to the animals, their skulls that are underneath the ground. Remember? OMG, you guys. Stop texting. If you were to see how much that they have been texting, it's just ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Anyways, good thing you're not seeing that. Who's excited for Halloween? Can you guys light up anything or ding or move something? Who's excited for Halloween? That is again in a couple weeks. Who is excited for Halloween? Okay. I feel like I have to run around just to get the energy for them. All right. Okay. As much as I like having this here, it's a little scary. Yes, a little scary.
Phenomena.
Phenomena? All right. Again, this wasn't supposed to be really a part, but it did get some cat ball activity prior to setting this up. Again, I was clearing the part 2 stuff out of the display area as I was trying to charge my device. I still had Spirit Talker running, and I did just say, hey, can you confirm Cora or Penelope if it was indeed you guys activating that cat ball? If so, can you do it again? And then, sure enough, they did. And then it said, take a seat. And here we are. And again, they also communicated with the same ball. Not sure who, but my guess is Cora or Penelope. So thank you again. Appreciate you guys coming through. At least I know my cat balls aren't broken and that spirits aren't just hiding away. I did something horrible or something. I don't know what I did. That kind of feeling, or I'm not fun anymore. I don't know. I was getting a little down. So thank you, whoever this was, Cora or Penelope, who brightened up my day and my mood. I appreciate it. And to those with those beautiful, unique names, I hope they come back because I'd like to see them more often. Even if I can't pronounce them. Thump?
Thump.
Did someone make a thump noise? I didn't hear a thump. Okay. Okay. Again, the thing needs to get charged so I can upload these parts. And yeah. One last
Boy.
word. Is there a boy here now that made the thump noise? I mean, I know that little Arthur Robinson tends to stick around. If he's still here, he can, of course, have fun and play with things like the ping pong ball, or this, or maybe move the fish. I'm not going to try to force him to tap the bell at all. And there is the ghost motion detector. No one's been saying it off since, so I think it was a spirit in part 1. Okay. Seriously, one last phrase or word, and then I gotta end it. It's been past 30 minutes. It's now 35, 36. Eek. Who will say the last word? Hope you've been having fun, by the way. Oh, and I still need to say the prayer. I got a little tied up with you guys for part 3. I won't forget. Harold again.
Harold.
By the way, I did get Harold in that part 2, I believe. So Harold maybe is a boy. Hold on. I know. Aren't you gonna go? No. Nicole never, or Nini, and the dead Lazari never leaves. Harold. No Harold. Ah, there is Harold's in the Oak Hill. It is a boy. No, it's not a boy. Good Lord. Sorry. My eyes are playing tricks with me, apparently. I think I found him. Harold R. Goodwin, who was only 8 years old. There's absolutely nothing. Oh, I was right. I think I was right. Good thing I didn't. See, this is why you don't end things. My, like, spining, tingling sensation said, look up this kid. Oh my god, are you kidding? And you know what's interesting is the fact that...
Eric.
What? It's funny, I did a session with Alicia. Or, not Alicia, sorry. Okay, hold up. Elijah, but it was spelled Elisha. And what's funny is that's his dad's name, but it's Goodwin. And Callista, another beautiful name, Callista. Are you telling me to look up these names because they're unique? So Harold, the 8-year-old child, has unique names in his family. Lester, Herbert. I don't know who Eric is. I'll look you up in a minute.
Using my voice.
So, oh my god. Scan over here real quick. Focus. That's so sad. Oh. Okay, Harold, this must have been you coming through. Okay, I just read the news article about you two. You and your brother. You were 8, your brother was 10, and you both unfortunately drowned at Silver Lake. The younger lad was paddling about in the water and stepped into a hole. His brother promptly went to his rescue, but they both sank. Oh, this is so sad. And this is why I don't end sometimes. Oh my god. Oh. Apparently it was witnessed only by a companion of the boys who ran to the place of the Goodwin residence, which was a quarter of a mile away,
Moist.
where the mother was informed of the horrible fate that had befallen the children. The police were notified, and less than 2 hours after the accident, the bodies were recovered. The boys were son of Elijah, who was a jeweler. Oh my God, this is so sad. Again, Harold, was this you coming through? If not, oh my God, this is just like an interesting story that I just would not have found if I didn't search up Harold and look for a boy. Okay, so they're half brother.
South.
South? I guess? I don't know. Oh, are you kidding me? I was gonna say, because it said the person passed away in Arizona, the half brother. This is just, wow. I hope it was Harold coming through. Eric. Eric was the last name. But it's with a K. I don't know. Can you see me?
Can you see me?
No, unfortunately I cannot see you, but by tapping the capital, it made me know that you were there. And somebody did it a few times while I mentioned Harold. And it seemed like you were telling me that I found you. And I'm glad I did, because again, that story of I don't know, coincidence maybe. Hold up. Did something change on my screen for a bit? Like, do you understand?
Do you understand?
So if you're referring to you passing away, yes, I found an article, and I'm very sad. And I don't know, but I'm assuming that this is again Harold, because it said Thump Boy Harold. And right when I was searching for that specific child and discovered about what had happened to that poor child, that cap all went off. I love being a detective. Eric? No, but maybe the other Eric? No. No, Eric. Nope. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody, that's all. Nope. Last but not least, one more. Huh? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I was like, yay, I found them, but it's like the whole find a grave. Yeah, that's funny. Stabbed.
Stabbed.
Okay, I went through all the cemeteries that I had here. Nothing with Eric. So somebody was stabbed? I don't know. If you guys are trying to tell me who you are and I look you up, again, if you're from Rhode Island and you're from these 3 cemeteries, and I find an article that says that you were and it matches, wow. Again, I am so sad. Again, that prayer is for all the spirits that are here, especially the children, where they unfortunately drowned or succumbed, or is that the word? I keep saying the word that, succumbed. But were taken due to a disease or an illness, like Cora L. Brown. And the fact that it said Harold twice. Wow. Shoot. Jeff. No, I already looked up Jeffrey and the other kid. No. All right. I do have to end it. Again, I'm at 45 minutes. So basically they have, I don't even know what part one, how long that lasted. And then there's like an hour and a half for part two and almost 50 minutes in part three. But some good stuff were discovered in part three too. So thank you, Harold, for coming in. Talking? Oh.
Talking.
I know. I know you guys like talking. Okay, I gotta end it in like 4 minutes, and again, I gotta charge this device so I can get this stuff uploaded, okay? Okay. And again, I'm gonna, just for the, okay. I'm going to do my sign out tap now before I sign out. Actually, I'm just gonna move it. And then I'm gonna tap it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tap my cat ball as a early sign out, because that way I can just say it and then end it. But that's me saying thank you for coming. Thank you for
I'm telling the truth.
Okay. I know you're trying to tell me that you were stabbed. I don't know who. Eric? Oh, good Lord. There you go. Eric, were you stabbed? Because that was the last name. I got Eric, who was using his voice. Oh, moist. As in Blood? Oh, no, it was a girl.
Girl.
Oh, girl. Never mind. A girl was stabbed? Amber? Is this the missing girl who was stabbed? I don't know. Again, I did have a session of a missing girl that just aired today. But I haven't had her name pop up though, so I don't know if she's really gone or if this is her, but I'm just thinking maybe what if that person did do that to her? I don't know. I'm just rambling. Okay, I'm almost at 15 minutes. Gotta get going. I appreciate you guys coming through. I really do. You made my Friday. Even despite me being sick, I'm still communicating. That's probably why I had more time, because I wasn't busy. All right. This is interesting. Yeah, I got less than a minute here. All right. This is Detective Lazaria signing out.
Good.
Good. Like, good. Please do it. All right. Thank you. Bye. Have a good Friday.